mechanics, you studied that gravitational force is a conservative force. Conservative force means work done to move a body from one point to another point will not depend upon the path. For example, the pen can be moved from this point to this point in different path. But work done will not be depending on the path. Such forces are called conservative force. So in gravitational field, different points are at a different potential. This is at a lower potential, this is at a higher potential. So to move a body from one point to another point, work is to be done. In a similar manner, in a electric field, different points are at a different electric potential. Now today we will see electrostatic potential and potential energy. Here there is a positive charge. Surrounding this there is a electric field. Electric field is represented by the letter E. So you know electric field is the force experienced by unit positive charge. Now here there is a positive charge of magnitude Q. You consider a point P. Then another positive test charge Q dash is at a point R. To move the charge from R to P, work is to be done because this is positive charge. Test charge is also positive. Positive, positive, there will be a repulsion. To move the charge from R to P, work is to be done. So you are moving this charge with a constant velocity. So external force will be same as the force due to Coulomb's law. So this is the Coulomb's force and external force. It should be equal but opposite. That is why there is a negative sign. Then the force is given by QE because E is the electric field. Electric field is the force experienced by unit positive charge. So here charge is Q dash. So this is the force acting on 1 coulomb. Charge is Q dash. So force is Q dash into E. So external force is same as the force due to Coulomb's law, that is equal to minus Q dash E. Now work done to move a charge of magnitude Q dash from this point to this point is given by this relation. Work done is F vector dot dr vector. The dot product of force and displacement will give you the work done to move the body from R to P. We have to integrate. First we are getting the work to be done for a small displacement dr vector. Then for getting R to P we have to integrate it. So we have to use calculus for finding the work done. So first we are getting for a infinitesimal displacement of dr vector. Then to get from R to P we have to integrate it. Then potential energy at the point P is UP. Potential energy at R is UR. If you are subtracting, you will get the potential energy difference. Electrostatic potential energy difference is UP minus UR. That is equal to the work done. So it can be written as delta U. That is the potential energy difference. For this W, you can write delta U. Now, for this external force, we can substitute this value minus Q dash E. Then minus Q dash you can take outside. So you can get the potential energy difference. Now, this expression you divide by Q dash. If you divide it by Q dash, you will get electrostatic potential energy per unit charge. So you divide by Q dash, so Q dash will get cancelled. So you are now getting electrostatic potential energy per unit charge. So when you divide by this, Q dash will get cancelled. So this last expression is independent of Q dash. So here there is no Q dash. So it is the work done for unit charge from this point to this point. So that is called electrostatic potential difference. Vp minus Vr. Instead of Up minus Vr, Up minus Vr is electrostatic potential energy difference. This is electrostatic potential difference. Vp minus Vr is equal to minus integral of E vector dot dr vector. So this is the electrostatic potential difference. Delta U is giving the potential energy difference between 2 points R and P. Potential energy difference between 2 points is the amount of work done to bring a charge of Q dash from one point to the other point. Potential difference between the 2 points is the amount of work done for taking a unit charge from one point to the other point. So this expression is divided by Q dash, you are getting this. So this is the potential energy difference, this is the potential difference. Then for this we can substitute delta V. So delta U can be written as Q dash into delta V. So delta U is the potential energy difference. This is the potential difference. So potential energy difference means for a charge of Q dash, and delta V is the amount of work done for unit charge. So if you multiply, you will get potential energy difference. So then we defined potential difference between 2 points. Potential difference between 2 points is the amount of work done in taking unit positive charge from one point to another point with a constant velocity. Now, potential difference between 2 points is a meaningful quantity, but potential at a point there is no meaning. But we can define potential at a point. For that, you take the second point R at infinity and give potential at infinity as 0. Then potential at a point is defined as the amount of work done in taking unit positive charge with the constant velocity from infinity to that point. Then potential at a point is depending only on the electric field. It is not depending on the charge Q dash. Then potential at a point is measured in a unit volt. Potential is measured in a unit volt. Potential is the amount of work done. Work is measured in joule. Per unit charge, charge is measured in coulomb. So joule per coulomb. So volt is the unit. It can be expressed like this also, joule per coulomb. So potential at a point or potential difference between 2 points is expressed in the unit volt. That is also equal to joule per coulomb. Potential at a point is defined as the amount of work done for taking unit positive charge with the constant velocity from infinity to that point. Now let us find out the electric potential due to a point charge. At a point there is a point charge of magnitude Q. P is a point at a distance R from the charge. We have to find out the potential at this point. Potential at a point means the amount of work done to take a unit charge from infinity to that point. First you find out the work done for an infinitesimal displacement dr vector. Because intensity is different at different points, so first you find out for an infinitesimal displacement, intensity vector dot dr vector. That is the amount of work done for an infinitesimal displacement. Then when we integrate it, you will get the work done from infinity to that point. This negative sign can be taken outside. Then intensity, you know, is the force experienced by unit positive charge. So in expression for intensity is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r square r cap. Intensity is a vector quantity, its direction is given by r cap. Now for this E, you substitute this for this E. When you substitute, you will get like this for E 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r square r cap, then this dot dr vector. Now this q by r square. Then q you can take it outside. Then this integration 1 by r square, integration of 1 by r square. So r square taken up, it will become r raised to minus 2. So apply the formula for integration. R raised to minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. Then minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. Then this r raised to minus 1 taken down, it will become 1 by r. Then this is the integration of this, and after the integration you will get like this, minus 1 by r, minus into minus plus, so you will get like this. Then apply the limit. Upper limit is r, lower limit is infinity. Then this 1 by infinity, this term will be 0. So you can write like this, v is equal to q divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 r. So this is the expression for potential at a point due to a point charge.